Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We're going live across YouTube and live across the world right now on this Wednesday evening. First Wednesday evening live stream for how long? Couple of months, I think. Last time we did one was probably at the end of March, was it? I can't remember the exact date. But yeah, been a long time coming, and here we go again. We're live with you tonight on YouTube with our 10 to 14 day. We're going to be doing everything that we do in a regular 10 to 14 day video. So, we'll show you the CT, we'll have a look at the GFS ensembles, ECM ensembles, over the next week to 10 days and beyond. And, of course, we'll show you a little bit of long range as well. Well, sort of medium range. So, we're going to look at CFS V2 4 weeks, and then we'll have a look at the CFS V2 for July as well. So, it's not going to be like we do on a Monday. Monday is a proper long range thing. This is more like a 10 to 14 day idea. And we will also include a little storm watch in with that as well. So, that'll be like at the end of 10 to 14 day. We will add on a little mini storm watch, as it does also weekend could be quite hot and thundering. And so, we'll do that as well. It's going to be epic. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here at 21 viewers with 40 likes on the live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. If you could, please like, share, and subscribe. That'd be absolutely lovely. I'm going to shout out, we're doing now, I've got a little bit of housekeeping to do. I'm going to shout out locally interested. Thank you so much to locally interested for the super chat on Monday's live stream. I forgot, basically, at the end of Monday's live stream, to say thank you so much to locally interested for that super chat. So thank you for your kindness and generosity on Monday's live stream for that super chat. Locally interested. Well, this is a little bit more like it. And remember to say thank you so much to our moderators as well. That would be lovely. Thank you so much to Paul James and to James09J for moderating on the live stream. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much to the moderators. SB might be along a little bit later on. Well, this is a little bit more like it. We've been stuck under gloomy skies, cloudy skies, for the last couple of days here in Northampton. But the sun on cue predicted by me, 6 a.m. forecast, the sun returned today. It's been a lovely afternoon. I've had a couple of hours out in the garden, pottering about, and then after live stream, I'm off to the gym. I'm going to do a little bit of cardio tonight. I'm going to have a go on the treadmill tonight, and yeah, so about 7:30, I think of Gav, I'll be looking like I'm about to collapse on the treadmill. Yeah, so active, Gav's active. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And before I go off to the gym to hit the treadmill and do a little bit of cardio, we're going to do this live stream for you. Right, we're at 27 concurrent viewers with 6 likes on stream. Please give us a like on live stream if you search doing that. So the 10 to 14 day side of things will be coming up like from around 6:30 onwards, and then the first bit of the stream, while we wait for everybody to arrive and check in, the first bit of the stream, we're going to, I'll just go through the live chat, we'll have a chat with one another, and it's all going to be lovely, I hope. I've got my magic water with me tonight, but it's genuinely only water. I wouldn't be, indulging when I've got to go to the gym afterwards. It is only water. Then again, well, that's only been water. I don't know why people don't believe me. But it's only, water. James Jukebox 2. Hello to you, my friend. Great to see you back on the channel. Thank you so much to James Jukebox 2. And I hope you're doing okay, my friend. I know you had some sad news a couple of months ago. So, I hope you're okay. I know what a blow it is. I went through it myself last year. So I know what a blow you've had a couple of months ago, James. I hope you're doing all right, my friend. It's lovely to see you back on the channel, and I hope you're well. Everything's okay. Right, let's start going through the live chat then, shall we? Who was in with us first? Guess. Finley Boy was with us first. Hello to you, Finley Boy. Thank you so much, Finley, for being here. Finley, I've got a little bit of news about the GavsWeatherVids Discord. I know you were waiting to join GavsWeatherVids Discord. In the next few weeks, next couple of weeks, I'm going to start inviting people into our Discord server. So we are going to start taking on new people into Discord server. It's not going to be as a public link though, so it won't be a situation where anybody can, join in a public link. So it will be like by request or invitation only. And as Finley, I know that you're waiting, to join the Discord, then I will be sending you an invitation link in the next week or two for you to be able to join. And we'll be staggering this, over the next few weeks and months and whatnot. So we'll only be taking like a couple of people a week or something like that. Initially, people who want to join, requested, or I want to invite. So watch this space, Finley. But it won't be a situation where it's public and anybody can join. So, it's going to be staggered. But we will be sending, or I will be sending you a link soon, Finley. So watch out for it, my friend. Watch out for it, and also instructions on what you've got to do when you arrive at the server. Right, okay, so that's happening, then. If anybody would like to join the Discord server, then please email me at GavsWeatherVids@gmail.com. And as I say, we're going to start allowing a few people to join initially, and we'll see how it goes. Right, okay, thanks to Finley boy for being here first. Mark Kanish, evening to Mark, evening Gavin. When the weather breaks down next week, does that mean it'll be a 2007 type washout? Or doesn't it? Good gracious, Mark. We're going to have a bit of a Thundery breakdown, but there's no sign of like a washout or a 2007, my friend. So I wouldn't worry too much at this stage. Let's put it that way. Mark also saying, Gavin, do you remember the eclipse of August 1999? Yes, I do. Do you remember it not only going dark, but how cold it went? It did, didn't it? When the sun was totally blocked out. Yes, it was like partial here. It wasn't a total. It was total down in the far southwest, but it did go very like dusk, and yeah, you could feel the temperature going down. It's quite shocking. It doesn't show what would happen, in a nuclear winter or something, or if a volcano went off and blocked out the sun for a year or two. You appreciate how cold things would get if we didn't have that bright yellow orb in the sky, and eclipses do make you think. Now, what's happening at the bottom of the live chat? Let's just check that. Oh, Matthew. Thank you so much, my friend. Stick your fingers in your ears, everybody. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to Matthew Orchard for your super chat. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Matthew. Lovely. Thank you so much, my friend. Amazing. Incredible. Hope you're having a great day, Gav. I am, actually. I've had a lovely day, Dad. I've been pottering in the garden. The sun came out, went potting in the garden, off to the gym tonight, and everything is going well. As soon as you say that, you bet something's going to go wrong, can't you? No, well, I had a fantastic day. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you're having a nice day, too. Right, let's go back. Thank you so much for your super chat. Let's go back up to the top of the live chat, then. Yeah, so, Mark, you do appreciate it. I remember it, and you do appreciate when the sun goes, how cold it will get. Matthew Orchard in with us. Over to you, Matthew, saying good evening all. I have finally made a live stream, the first on a Wednesday for a while. I'm glad they have returned. Thank you so much. I always intend to bring them back. I just have a little bit of a break during the quieter time. But I reckon we're turning the corner now. Things will start lifting up as we go through the summer. So fingers crossed. And we'll be, having some exciting live streams, hopefully, in the next few months. Right, Mark and Gavin, you definitely will have to do a historic video at some point for 2004. Yes, I will. Had lots of thunderstorms, and also, of course, the flooding in Boscastle, wasn't it, in August 2004. That's definitely on the to-do list, Mark. Mark also saying, Gavin, is it right when you get a hot summer, the hottest time of the year on average in the UK's last week of July first 2 weeks of August. Yes, around there. Yeah. That monthly window from like mid-July to mid-August is typically hottest period. A peak of that is usually end of July and or like the first week or so of August. No, yeah, that's true. Right, okay, Martin, Gavin, in summer, what makes dew happen? Even if it's dry, you can still get wet overnight sometimes. Various things like temperature, humidity will all play a part in getting dew. And it's something that happens later on in summer. You don't tend to get it as much in like earlier summer, but as summer starts getting towards late summer, and you start progressing a little bit more towards August, then you start to get it, just as it starts to get that little bit damper and whatnot as you begin to move in towards the autumn season, and the nights, of course, get longer. Bear in mind, like, we're only, how far away are we? Like, a couple of weeks from the longest day, and then we're downhill all the way to Christmas. So that's a cheery thought, isn't it? That's a cheery thought. Mark saying, Gavin, why is it, Mark saying, Gavin, is that why in the UK, if it gets, my eyes are terrible, by the way, everybody, I'm trying out these new treatment, so far, it's got a little bit worse, I think, actually, my vision. Mark saying, Gavin, is that why in the UK, if it gets hot, and gets more humid, is it because overall UK is a damp country? Yeah, I guess so. We've got a lot of seas and that around us, so yes, humidity very quickly and easily increases for us. Right, okay, Matthew saying the ground is really dry at the moment, Gav. We could do some thunderstorms that weekend. Could you do a rain dance and make it happen? It might happen, might make it happen this weekend, lol. I wish I could. I wish I had a hotline, wish I could call up the weather gods and, order rain or snow or sun on cue, but I don't think so. I think there will be thunderstorms around, though, this weekend, so watch your space, of course, on that, Matthew. Okay, hold on, everybody. I'm so sorry once again, everyone. It will be a Gav live stream about several cuts, wouldn't it? Mark saying, hey Matthew, Gav could dance around his house to a Heatwave song. Boogie Night. I don't think so. Mark. Hello, and thank you so much to our moderators, James and RJ, and also Paul James. Hello to the moderators. Right, again, let's have a look. Thank you so much for moderating as well. Amazing, incredible. Thank you so much. Right, Trevor Hall. Hello to you, good to Trevor Hall. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Glenn Pepe. Hello to you, Glenn. Thank you so much. Finley saying Gav's on the magic water again. Yeah, I am, but it is only water, Finley. It is only water. Right, okay. Mark, off to Liverpool tomorrow. Paul, as always on Thursdays. Not having too many beers this week, though. In the pub. You don't overindulge, Mark. I think we've got a little bit of a party animal in our midst with Mark Kanish. You enjoy yourself in Liverpool, my friend. Hello to Michael Johnson. Thank you so much, Michael, for being here. Stephanie saying hi at Mark Kanish. Hello to Steffi, by the way. Thank you so much to Steffi Adcock for being here as well. Steph saying hi at Mark Kanish. Dew is a result of moisture in the atmosphere condensing when it gets cold. At GavsWeatherVids refers to this as the dew point. It's true, Steffi. That tends to happen a little bit later on in the summer, does it? As the air generally starts getting damper and the nights are getting longer. As well, we're at 31 concurrent viewers with 12 likes on the live stream. You could smash that like button and let YouTube know enjoy the live stream. It'd be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. We will be bringing you our 10 to 14 day live. Around 6:30 or starting around 6:30, something like that. Right, okay, let's come back up then. Who else is in with us? So, HP Gamer TV. Hello to HP. Thank you so much, HP, for being here. Wesley Fisher. Hello to you. Thank you so much to Wesley for being here. I haven't seen you for a long while. I hope you're doing okay, Wesley. Thank you so much for checking in tonight. I've got Kevin Hernandez Vlogs with us. Good evening to Kevin Hernandez. Thank you so much for being here Right, okay, I Talk is here. I Talk Everything. Hello to you, I Talk. Michael Johnson saying, wondering if rain and thunder will affect the air show at Cosper on Sunday. We're going to have a little mini storm watch coming up. In around what's the time? So that will be like around 10 to 7, something like that. We'll do a little mini storage after I've done the 10 to 14 day. So let's have a look at a few models, see how they're looking in terms of potential Thundery developments at the weekend. Right, okay. Hello to Adam Brunson. Good evening to Adam Weatherfan. Thank you so much, Adam, for being here tonight. I've been chatting before the live show. I was chatting with Shryan on Twitter. Excuse me, about the summer of 1995. Anybody remember the summer of 1995? 1995 January, amazing summer, that one, wasn't it? And a really good year of weather, actually, very interesting year from start to finish. Virtually every month had something interesting going on. Would you like to do a review of the summer of 1995, anyone? Would you like to do a little trip down memory lane when I start screen capturing shortly? Let me know if you'd like a little look at the charts from the summer of 1995. We're up to them before, but I mean, why not have another look at them again, you know? So, if you're likely to do that, then that is no problem. Finley is telling me that the last 10 to 14 day live was on the 29th of March. I thought it was before the end of March, Finn. I thought it was. Thank you for confirming. Right, Paul and Steph are having a chat. They're having a chat. Okay, let's come on down, man. Come on down. We'd love you to chat amongst yourselves. So, have a chat amongst yourselves as well as chatting to me. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Kevin Hernandez, vlogs at GavsWeatherVids. Hey, Gav, are you... how are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you so much. B! Hello to B! Thank you so much to lovely B for being here. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for checking in to our 10 to 14 day tonight. Steffi saying, yes, at GavsWeatherVids, it would Stevie saying, yes, at GavsWeatherVids, it would be a monstrous eruption to generate as much darkness as an eclipse, and hence cold. It would have to be, wouldn't it? It would have to be, sir. James Jukebox saying, heat health alerts have been issued for the first time this year, I see, for many parts. It can get very warm at the weekend, like 30 degrees, 86 Fahrenheit. In old money, that's the old money. I can do my C to F, you know. Yeah, it can get very warm at the weekend, James. The first real push of heat of the summer. JL, hello to you, saying Storm Oscar is approaching continental Portugal. I heard about this, my friend. You try and keep dry. I hope you're going to be okay with Storm Oscar. I am being rather stiff on the shots, I have to say. I don't know if I'm getting too old for all of this gym stuff and working out, you know. I do feel it on the neck and shoulders that afterwards. So anyway, this is from like yesterday as well when I was with my trainer Jack. So when was it? Monday, wasn't it? What day are we today? We're Wednesday. Yeah, well, when last time I was with Jack, I felt it on my shoulders. That. So, so I don't know if I'm too old for it really, but I do feel a bit old sometimes. JC, my Met Office forecast is only showing very scattered storms, so I'm not expecting much. I think there will be a little bit hit and miss, Jay. I think there will be a little bit hit and miss, but I think there will be storms around. We'll have a look at that a little bit later on. Once again, as you tend to get in our summers these days, these modern summers, it's like classic Thundery breakdown, you know, not one of those where thunderstorms are going to be widespread across the whole country. So there will be storms around around. There'll be a bit hit and miss, I think. It's not a classic Thundery breakdown. It's going to be like a typical Thundery outbreak that we tend to get in a lot of modern summers these days. Simon Jenkins, that's you, my friend. Hi, Gav. Hope you're well. Storms could be on the way for the weekend. Will we get them at night or in the daytime? Going to do a little mini storm watch. Mini. You can do a little mini storm watch in around 30 minutes or so. Simon, so watch your space. We'll see how the data is looking. Finley saying the weather for me right now at James 09J is sunny and warm. Lovely, same here too. Got Jason Sherritt. Hello to you, Jason. Can Gav give me some heat? It's on the way, my friend. It is on the way. Mark saying, Gavin, does the QBO play a part in summer months as well? Oh, not really. Not as much as in the winter. No, not as much as in the winter. I don't think, Mark. He's primarily a winter driver. Michael's saying, Gavin, I start the performing arts group in the next couple of months, but I'm going to be on, moving on, but I'm going on a moving dinner with them. On 23rd of June, 3 course. Oh, how lovely. 3 course meal. You can't beat that, Mark. You can't beat that. I wish I could have go and have a 3 course meal, but I'm on my diet at the moment, drat. But I will treat myself to a nice meal sometime soon, I think. You have a little bit of what you fancy, haven't you? A little bit of what you fancy. Sue, hello to you, Sue. I haven't seen you for ages and ages and ages. Suit saying, hey Gav, I'm back. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Hello to Suit. I don't know, do you? Mark Kanish, remember summer 1995? Remember Gavin the cool breeze with no front? Yes, please, Gav. I think Mark wants to see some charts from summer 1995. Yes, I remember that 30th of June, wasn't it? The cloudless cold front that lowered the temperature quite dramatically after what had been a pretty hot, sunny day as well, hadn't it? All right, we'll have a look at some 1995 a little bit later on. Michael Johnson wants to have a look at it as well. JL saying, Gav, is it possible to see charts from the 2nd of June 1975 when it snowed in London? Yeah, I could do. I don't see why not. I've got the re-analysis page at Weather open. So we could do, yes, we could have a look at that as well. B saying, yes, please, Gav. I think B wants to see some 1995 charts as well. Callum, hello to Callum, saying, hi Gal, I'm hoping for a thunderstorm in the far west of Cornwall. Good luck, Callum. I hope you manage to get some storms, my friend. Glenn Pevy, this has been another high pressure doom for the poor old East Coast. These easterly winds, beware the spring easterlies. Glenn, you should start getting brighter soon as that wind direction starts to change from the east to the southeast. Paul James, Gabby's feeling stiff. I am a little bit, actually, Paul. I am a little bit. Mark said, I do, Gavin, when you see low pressure around Biscay, normally sign of a breakdown. I do find, Gavin. Yeah, definitely. The Bay of Biscay. The Bay of Biscay. Maybe what you're telling me, deep heat, Gav, for your stiffness. I will have to get something, won't I? Some deep heat. James 09J. By the way, I'm at the bottom of the live chat. Everybody, hello to you about the bottom of the live chat. If I missed anybody in the live chat, then please give me a thumbs up emoji, a waving emoji, and I'll give you a shout out before we start screen catching. By the way, we won't be able to show you the ECM 12Z. I think we'll be able to show you everything else for the 12Z suites, but we won't be able to show you the ECM 12Z because we're in BST rather than GMT, and so the ECM 12Z will not finish updating until 8 PM. Long after the live stream has ended. We're hovering around 40 concurrent viewers, by the way. So hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Please, if you could give us a like on the stream, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Hello to Anne Smith. Thank you so much, Anne, for being here. Right, where was it? James 98. This is the 25th day of clear blue skies this part of Scotland. Wow. I've been averaging between 18 and 25 Celsius too, so it has been very warm. Grass is all brown. Grass is all brown. Goodness gracious, James. That's like a technical drought, I think, that you're in. There. My that's quite unusual, isn't it, for it to be so dry in that part of the world. I wonder if you get a storm at the weekend or next week to break the dry spell. I wonder. Paul saying June 2nd, 1975 was a northerly wind with sleet even in Portsmouth, but short-lived. It was very short-lived. Like the next day, it all gone. Within a couple of days, it was baking hot, wasn't it? And the rest of the summer was really hot as well. JC is praying even for rain. You may get a storm soon. You may do. Right, okay, Jason Sharratt. Are we going to lose the northeasterly breeze soon? This sort of has the feeling of a very dry one. Do you agree? It's certainly starting off on a dry note, because that doesn't necessarily mean that it will continue right to the end of August. We'll have to wait and see on that. Sometimes we can get like what we call a front-loaded summer, when you get the warmest and driest weather in the early part of the summer. We haven't had one of those since 2017. So we're overdue. We're not saying this is a front-loaded summer, but we are overdue for a front-loaded summer. So we'll wait and see. We'll take it a day at a time and wait and see how things develop. I've got to, because I released a summer forecast like a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I was still a little bit unsure about that and this summer. So let's just wait and see how it all plays out. It kind of hint at a bit of a front-loaded summer, but let's wait and see how it all plays out. Steffi saying, at GavsWeatherVids, deep heat may help, but gently warm-up exercises are better and will alleviate the stiffness quicker. It's due to DOM. So, wow, Steph. Yeah, you have to do your warm-up, of course. I've been told about that by my personal trainer. I have my routine. Gav has his routine before he starts working out. Yes, you got to do your... And you cool down, of course. Your cool down is just as important as your warm-up, isn't it, Steph? Right, okay. Jonathan Stockley, how to you, Jonathan? Thank you so much, my friend. You've arrived just as we're going to start screen capturing in a couple of minutes. JL, I have a yoga ball to lie down on to release stiffness. That sounds good. Sounds good, JL. Right, okay. And Smith needs some sunshine to test my new Zappy car charger. Hopefully you'll get some sunshine for your charger soon. Right, okay. I think I shouted pretty much everybody out. Mark and Gavin, 10 years since the Hot July 2013. Wonder if that'll be repeated. Yeah, 10 years. Pretty gracious me. That's gone quick, hasn't it? Gone very, very quick. Right, I think I shouted pretty much everybody out. Neil's here. Hello to Neil Cutler. Saluting Gavin and everyone. Just back from work. Cloudy, cool morning, followed by sunny, warm afternoon, 21.7 degrees high at 70 Fahrenheit in old buddy. Neil. That's lovely. Yeah, same here. It was like a cool start, and then grand start, and then the sun came out about 10ish, half 10, and been a lovely afternoon. The 6 a.m. UK weather forecast today went very well, I think. I'm quite pleased with that. I think our 6 a.m. UK weather forecasts go all right, actually. They're some of the least watched videos that we do, but I enjoy doing them because, it's nice to do that kind of short-range bread and butter forecasting, and a lot of the time they go okay, but this cloud has been a bit of a nuisance, judging it. Where it's going to break and where it's going to be. Steffi, yes, at GavsWeatherVids, the cool down can help to prevent DOMS. Your trainers should know exactly what it is, so mention it to him. It stands for delayed onset muscle soreness. Yeah, it's told me all about the warm up and cool downs and that, Steph. I think just because I'm getting old, really. Gav's getting old. Paul James, think they're making a follow-up to the Full Monty. Just love that film. It's going to be like a series. I heard about that. It's going to be a series or something on Disney. If I know Disney, If I know Disney, Paul, then it'll be one to miss, probably. But you judge it for yourself. But if Disney, they tend to take very, very successful, IPs and very successful past films and franchises and that. And they tend to ruin them, like they have done with Star Wars, for example. Now, hopefully they won't do that to the full Monty, but I would be, if it was me, I won't be watching it, but if it was me and I was looking forward to it, I would actually be fearing the worst. And you go into it, I wouldn't expect that much from it, let's put it that way. Just go into it not expecting much. And you may be pleasantly surprised. I hope you are. Chris Clifford, over to you. Evening at GavsWeatherVids. Doesn't this summer feel like deja vu? Yes, very deja vu, isn't it? Similar to summer 2019. I can't remember that far back. All I remember about summer 2019 is like the very, very, very hot weather that we had in July, the real temperature spike that we had in July 2019. Then a couple of days later, it was really cold and wet, just like 2 or 3 days after, about tremendous furnace heat. So that's about all I remember, to be honest. It's the summer of 1995, because my memory is getting like just 7. I'm getting old. Dad's getting old, Old in body, old in mind. I think. Well, I've been close to fully concurrent viewers. We'll start screen catching for you in a moment. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. If you could smash the like button, let YouTube know, enjoy this live show. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. I think we're up against Banoos tonight, aren't we? I think I'm competing with Banoos. I don't mind competing with Banoos because, Banoos is depressing, really. So I don't mind competing with that and ignoring it, really, or forget. I try to forget about it. To be honest. I try to forget about the news. Right, but we will start screen catching in a moment. B, glad that the sun's out. I'm so pleased that the sun's out for you. B, it's been so great in the Midlands. It has been very great, hasn't it? Very, very great, B. I'm in the East Midlands, and it's been really gloomy last couple of days, but the sun is out. How lovely. Wildcat, we need summer. It's been 14 degrees in Skegness, more like March. You've been having those Easterlies, haven't you? Yeah, you should start brightening up over the weekend as the wind begins to shift direction, goes more towards the southeasterly and whatnot. Tim, hello to you, my friend. Good to Tim, saying 28 degrees in South Carolina right now and quiet and humid. Thank you so much, my friend. Did you see USA podcast earlier on today? I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Matthew Orchard, you can leave your hat on, you sexy thing. I haven't got my hat. I could have put it on, couldn't I? I could have put it on and left it on. You can leave your hat on. You can leave your hat on. That's all I know about that song. I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing, sexy thing. I believe miracles. I'm so sorry, everybody. Right, let's turn off the webcam now. I'm going to bring our 10 to 14 day. I'm going to cringe. Turn off the webcam. I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing, you. Here we go. I think the magic water's starting to take effect. Right, here we go then. In 3, 2, 1, we're going to screen capture. There we go. We're screen capturing on this Wednesday evening. It's just gone 6:36 on the 7th of June, 2023. Hello to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. We've just got up close to 50 concurrent viewers, so the stream is getting bigger. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. If you could smash that like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. That'd be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Wildcat, thank God for that. I think you'll be brightening up soon, Wildcat. Sue, Gav, 2022 heat. We don't want 40 degrees again, do we? Don't want 40 degrees. Chris Griffin, at GavsWeatherVids, we need summer too. Been 15 degrees here near Norwich, north pesky north-northeast winds. Warmer temperatures are on the way, Chris. JL, really looking forward to seeing June 2nd, 1975. We'll have come back in a moment. Mark, Gavin, no competing with local news. They're all on strike, I thought. No, right, are they? Same as everybody else, then, isn't it? Same as everybody else. The whole country's on strike. Really, isn't it? The whole country's gone on strike. I'm not, though. I'm going to carry on. You know, I might be the last man standing in the end. It might be my moment of glory, you know, if everybody's on strike in the weather scene and I carry on. I will, you know, I'll carry on, whatever's happening, I'll always carry on doing the weather because I love it so much. Oh no, we're not inserting ads there, sorry YouTube. Right, okay, Paul James, dancing to hot stuff in the Kimmer post office. That actually plays at the gym. That actually plays on the tannoy at the gym. Looking for some hot stuff this evening. Jonathan Stockley, the Magic Waters kicked in, lol. Finley, that Magic Waters has made it giddy now, just ever so slightly. Mark, Gavin, at your exercise group, do you do moves to Donna Summer's hot stuff? He's playing on the tannoy, yes, as part of the music that they play there, actually. But I've never actually exercised to it, you know, specifically, but it is one of the songs that they have, hot stuff. Hot stuff. I liked Donna Summer. She was good, wasn't she? I liked Donna Summer. Gavin, channel member chat from Tim, and then we will do screen capturing. Tim saying, Gavin, do you think that El Niño will be quite strong this year by end of the year? That's certainly the way the forecasts are looking. Tim, that's certainly the way the forecasts are looking. But we're still very early days on it, but it is powering up quite quickly, so possibly, yeah, we could be in for a big El Niño for winter 23-24. Right, okay, let's have a look then. So we're going to start off having a quick look at the summer of 1995, just a quick recap. So, as I was chatting about it with Shryan earlier on Twitter. Hello to Shryan, if you're watching Shryan, thank you so much for setting me up on this, this tangent. Right, this is how we start the summer of 1995, really, then, with high pressure over Scandinavia. And that brings a lot of dry and very warm, hot weather through the first week of the month. However, that doesn't last very long. We're into cooler northern winds by the 8th of May, which was, I think, VE Day as well, that day. Though it turns cooler, but still mostly dry. Bearing to me is really quite chilling north-northeasterly winds. There was some shade rain with that, even a little bit of snow, if I remember rightly, around the 17th of May in the north. And the high pressure comes back as we go into the... I am screen capturing, aren't I? Yes, I am. The high pressure comes back for a while as we go into the last week of the month. We draw up more very warm air from the south, and then low pressure takes over for months end. Now, June 1995 actually starts a little bit mixed. These areas of low pressure don't bring much rain into the south, though. June 1995 is a very dry month, but quite cool in the first half of it. It's 7th of June. We're bringing me chilling northerly winds, so not much sign of a hot summer at this stage, but things will get hotter in a moment. But we're going to be cool, cloudy, similar to what I've had recently, I guess, cool, cloudy, northeasterly winds through the first half of June 1995, and then then low pressure back in again briefly before high pressure begins to make its move around the 20th, and this will start up the summer properly getting going. Up goes this ridge from the Azores, sets up a large area of high pressure with much hotter air starting to push up from the south as well, and we're off and running. We're off to the races then. And then that high pressure is in for the remainder of June, centred over into the north of the country, bringing in these very warm or hot easy wind temperatures into the low 30s widely across the country. Just on the last day, this is that cold front coming southwards on the 30th of June. This is the clear cold front. So this was a really hot day, temperatures into the low 30s in the south, and you know, clear blue skies. And then I remember here in the towers we turned cooler about 6:30, 7ish in the evening. All of a sudden the wind started gusting. It's still clear blue skies, no cloud to be seen, but the wind started gusting. And, you know, all because windows were open, of course, all the doors and that started slamming and whatnot as the wind got up. And the temperature really dropped quickly. It really dropped ever so quickly, by about 10, 15 degrees, I think, on that cold front. But no cloud on it, no rain on it. Very, very strange, very unusual kind of thing you get more in a desert climate. After that, beginning of July, we go back into cooler northerly winds just briefly, and then back comes the Azores high once again. So by the 9th of July, we're back off and running into another area of high pressure, Scandinavia, bringing more hot air up from the south. This low brings a bit of a fungy breakdown around the 11th, 12th of July. The storms were particularly in the west and south. There wasn't any storms here in Northants, and it looks quite unsettled there around the middle of July. There wasn't much rain with that area of low pressure. Then again, we see the Azores high building back up from the southwest once more. So as we go further on into the third week of July, always an anti-cyclonic influence in the south, bringing lots of dry, warm weather, a little bit more showering up in the north. We're back into like more hot southerly southeast winds again on the 25th of July, fungy low around Biscay. That one tries to bring fungy breakdown as well, but doesn't really do so convincingly. And then come to the end of July, we start getting this big ridge from the Azores up towards Scandinavia. By this point, we're pretty much in a drought. There have been hit and miss torrential thunderstorms in some places, but many parts of the country by this point in like a technical drought. And into August, well, of course, this is a very, very hot August, plus 18 Celsius city. August, I think, hottest August on record still. And just day after day after day of high pressure sitting over the top of the country. So dry, unbroken sunshine, temperatures again low to mid 30s Celsius day after day under this high pressure. Absolutely remarkable. It was an amazing summer, and it was like my generation 76, really, because I was born the year after the summer of 76. So for my generation, like this is my generation's 76. Just as last summer, 2022, was probably you know, the current generation 76, if you like, just day after day after day, this area of high pressure being dry, hot conditions. Inevitably, we're going to come to the end of this summer, and it starts breaking down with this area of low pressure from Newfoundland around the 23rd of August. It doesn't bring much rain, but it starts to bring cooler air in from off the Atlantic. Some rain in the north, but otherwise largely dry. But the temperature begins to low. It's one of those sort of kind of peters out. So some summer, 76 is a good example, will end in a bang, ending, you know, big thunderstorms. This one doesn't. This one just kind of fades out during the last week or so of August. Searing these northerly winds on the 27th of August. Still main dry, but certainly temperatures a lot cooler, especially so at night, given how dry the ground is. And then the final end of the summer happens in September as the high pressure begins to pull away and just generally starts to break. Lower pressure begins to come in from the east, and then we also start getting this area of low pressure going down to the south, this big dartboard low. So by the 6th, 7th of September, the summer is well and truly broken. It's turned much cooler, much wetter, with that area of low pressure bringing heavy rain into southern areas in particular. The rest of September 1995 was generally quite wet. Now, JL was also asking about 1975, the day where we had the snow. I can show you that as well. So let's go to June. We'll go to the 1st of June. 1975. Here it is. So what happens with this is that we get high pressure going up towards Greenland. There's a cold front coming southeastwards through the country. Actually, I have not generated my screen highlighter, so let's just start working that. So yeah, we've got this cold front that's coming into the north. Behind that, the area's Arctic origin base, and this low pressure on the 2nd of June 1975 plunges down the North Sea, turns the wind into a direct north-northeasterly with the air originating from the North Pole. I have actually done a historic video about this event, and this summer actually of 1975. That's on my old channel, on the Gavin Parks channel. I did it in 2012, one of the first historic videos I did. But that's how it happens, you know, as you bring down this really cold air from the Arctic and polar sources on the 2nd of June 1975. There's a -5 Celsius isotherm there into the north and west at 6 a.m. in the morning. And if we go through to midday on 2nd of June, again, you'll be able to see that the -5 Celsius isotherm actually restricted to Scotland, but the air was colder to bring snow showers as far south as like central parts of England. It doesn't last very long, it has to be said. So here we go, by the 4th, 5th, we're actually pulling up hotter air from the south again, and the rest of the summer of 1975 is very dry, and it's also a hot summer as well. I hope you enjoyed that little recap, everyone. That was interesting, wasn't it? 50 concurrent viewers. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here on this Wednesday evening. We are bringing you our 10 to 14 day. I'll be doing a little mini storm watch at the moment as well. So I think you all enjoyed that little recap. Okay, let's crack on then. So we're going to start off, of course, as we always would, on a 10 to 14 day with setting temperature. The CT is currently sitting at 13 degrees, a nice round 13.0. That is provisional to yesterday, to the 6th of June, and it's 1.1 degrees below average. I think that's about as low as it's going to get. It'll probably start lifting up from about now onwards. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks from Birmingham. Today, the red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Birmingham. We're starting off above average at the moment. We're going to be staying above average, if this is right, in towards the last week of June. So dates on the bottom of the graph, and you see solidly warmer than average, above average temperatures for the next couple of weeks. It does look more unsettled after a few more dry days to come. So up until the weekend, it's going to be dry, but after that, we do see precipitation spikes there. Some quite large precipitation spikes as well, telling us that there could be some heavy downpours in these thunderstorms coming up. And even into the XA range, actually, even into the 3rd week of June, we still have quite a few precipitation spikes there. Temperature anomalies on the 7th to the 15th of June are coming out above average. Going to be a warmer than average week to come. Precipitation anomalies from the 7th to 15th of June, they're coming out average, a little bit drier than average for more western and northern regions. Remember, we have still got several days of dry weather to go before those thunderstorms start appearing over the weekend. Latest wind from that from Earth North School up next shows that wind is still coming in from the east and from the northeast, so we're still putting in those east-northeasterlies today. However, we have managed to break up the cloud away from eastern coastal areas anyway. We have got much more sunshine than we had yesterday. Right, let's start going through the all-important chart data then. So we'll start off with the UK Met Euro. This is how UK Met Euro 12 there is looking. Let's enable the hover. So this is for midday on Saturday. We've got high pressure still over Scandinavia, some low pressure out in the Atlantic, drawing up a warm southerly southeasterly flow, but there could be heavy showers breaking out into the beginning of next week, keeping it warm, and high pressure just strengthening actually through next week from the southwest to the northeast. Quite a big ridge there from Scandinavia through the UK and out into the Atlantic. Large area of high pressure will keep weather mostly dry and warm up to the middle of next week if it comes off. Icon 12 then. Again, we're bringing up that unstable southerly southeasterly flow for risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms over the weekend, but into next week, high pressure ridging through the country, the ridge strengthening actually a large area of high pressure dominating the weather there on the 15th of June. That should be mostly dry, sunny and very warm. Notice we have lost that northeasterly wind by that point as well. So eastern areas that have suffered so much should be coming into the high pressure there as well. The GFS 12Z looks like this again, with high pressure Scandinavia drawing in most southerly southeast winds on Saturday. They're bringing a risk of thundery showers with them into next week. High pressure strengthens over and to the east of the country. Lots of dry weather with that, and also very warm. Now we come towards the end of next week, a little bit of a change appearing as low pressure starts coming from off the Atlantic, so this is a bit different. By around day 9-10, the GFS 12Z turning things much more unsettled. Oh, look at that, we haven't seen that for a long while. High pressure goes up to Greenland and out into the Atlantic, a trough of low pressure sitting over northern and western parts of Europe. That would bring much needed and relatively widespread rainfall with it if it came off. That's a big change with that area of low pressure in through the country, and that carries on. Look at me, it's moving up towards Glastonbury now. That carries on into Glastonbury. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There'll be a lot of anxious Glasgow goers looking up their weather apps tonight, I would have thought, with that GFS 12Z run. It's all a long way off. The change doesn't happen until day 9, but there it is. If anybody's waiting like for a proper break, because the thundery show got coming up over the weekend, that's not the proper breakdown, that's just a bit of a thundery interlude, but then we're back into dry and warmer weather again next week. But if anybody's waiting for like a proper breakdown and a proper change to much cooler and wetter weather, then that looks like it's it on the GFS 12 there. Let's see if there's any sign of that with the GEM. Here we go then. Again, if you're enjoying this live stream, please can you like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. Drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. Don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids. We thank you so much everybody for doing that for us. Right, the GEM again, looking a little bit showery and very warm over the weekend. Into about next week, high pressure strengthening, probably bring quite a lot of dry weather with it. Oh, look at this. The GM is also bringing low pressure in from off the Atlantic. Wow, wow, wow. So that's 2 models now bringing proper low pressure in from off the Atlantic there as we go into the second half of June. 2 models going for a big pattern change around days 8, 9, 10. We can't show you the ECM at 12Z, but we can show you the midnight ECM run. Again, over weekend, looking very warm and potentially a little bit on the showy side as well. Into next week, high pressure strengthens over and also to the east of the country. And oh wow, absolutely no sign of any breakdown with the ECM up to day 10, 17th of June. That just keeps the high pressure going. Very warm, hot probably, and dry. Let's have a look at the upper air temperatures there at day 10 with the ECM. They do look very warm. So we've got the ECM midnight run. Don't know what trails that's going to show, of course, but we've got the ECM midnight run looking very dry, warm, probably hot at day 10. And we've got the GFS 12 there, midday run, GFS midday run and GM midday run, breaking the fine spell down and turning things much cooler and wetter for day 10. So that's a little bit of a turn up for the book, isn't it? We're now at 60 concurrent viewers. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this Wednesday evening live stream. We are back live streaming on a Wednesday evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And wonder if we can get this to like 70. Can I get this to 70? You can tell your friends and family, but we're live streaming right now. Tell them to pop in and see if we can get this to 70 concurrent viewers. That would be the biggest live stream we've done for several months if we could get 70 concurrent, I think. Benjamin Dover is here. Hello to Benjamin. Thank you so much to Benny D. We've got Win here as well. Good evening to Win. And TBOS is in with us tonight too. Hello to the best of Sweden. Thank you so much to the best of Sweden. Who else is here? Have I missed anybody? Jack is here with some emojis. Hello to Jack. YOLO. Hello to YOLO. Thank you so much. Benjamin Dover is currently watching from a boat on the Norfolk Broad. Sounds lovely, Benny. Sounds lovely. On a 1% battery vote. Sounds like you're going to be losing your connection any moment. Adam Blunston, Alan Weatherfan. Hello to you, Adam. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right, let's carry on then. So, bit of a turn up of the box. We've got the GFS 12Z and the GM 12Z breaking down this prolonged dry spell, turning things much cooler and wetter by day 10. The ECM, though, looking very dry and hot at day 10. Let's have a look at the precipitation forecast based on that ECM midnight run from Timeout.com. Here come these heavy showers and thunderstorms and downpours potentially over the weekend. So they are like a hit and miss. There's a hit and miss flavour to them. We will be doing a little mini storm watch at the moment as well, by the way, so hang around for that. Though a little bit of a hit and miss flavour to these heavy showers and downpours over the weekend, but there is some around. That looks quite nice if you want showers in the west, storms in the west on the 13th of June. Actually, they look pretty widespread. After that, we're back into the high pressure re-strengthening type scenario, so it turns drier once more. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10. For the Oceanic Met-Op, this gets us to the 17th of June. 16 members of the ECM ensembles have high pressure over top of the country. That includes patrol and the operation run, mostly dry, very warm, probably hot. And fine, 14 with high pressure again, a little bit further north around Iceland again, mostly dry with that, winds in from the east. We've got 11 with high pressure just over and to the east of the country. We've got 7 with high pressure ridging from the north into western parts of Europe, mainly dry, or more of that. We've got just 3 with low pressure taking over, low pressure taking over with those 3. So that's like the GFS and GEM day 10 solution. And this morning, I don't know what the 12 said will show, but in terms of the midnight ECM ensemble runs, operational run and, ensembles, only 3 were going for a breakdown to the fine weather by day 10. What about in 2 weeks' time? Let's have a look at that. So again, these are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles for day 14, which is the 22nd of June. 17 members of the ECM ensembles in high pressure just out to our west, low pressure to our east, bringing in like a bit of a cool northerly type flow with that. Could be a little bit more showery and certainly cooler with that. 17 with some shallow low pressure just out to the north and west of Scotland. What's up there? Shallow low pressure just to the west of Scotland. So that could be a little bit more unsettled as well. And then another 17 with high pressure still in control. That brings mostly dry and warm weather. There might be a trend here to turn things a bit more unsettled by 2 weeks out, but it's a long way out that. CFS V2, these are 500 millibar height and noise breaking down into week periods. The first week period will take us from the 7th to the 13th of June. The coming week has high pressure over and to the east of the country, mostly dry and warm with that. We've got week 2, which looks like this. It's the 14th to the 20th of June, high pressure generally to the east of the country, low pressure out to the Atlantic. That's drawing up a very warm, potentially southerly wind. Week 3 is going to be the 21st to the 27th of June. High pressure just to our south, mostly dry and warm with that too. Might be a little bit more showery up in the door. And then week 4, lastly, where are we? There we go. Week 4, it's 28th of June, 4th of July. Still an anti-cyclonic influence. So the CFS still seeing a high pressure domination. This is how the latest 700 millibar height anomaly is looking for the CFS for July. Today we change daily, but today we have high pressure over and to the east of the country in July. Probably low pressure around here in the Atlantic. That could bring up a very warm or hot southerly or southeast road. It doesn't look that different to last year, to be honest. Temperature anomalies for July forecast to be above average in the orange and reds, and precipitation anomalies show no particular signal. Right, should we do that little mini storm watch before we go? Should we do a little mini storm watch? What do you think, everybody? Do you want to do a little mini storm watch? If you want to see a little mini storm watch, then give me a lightning emoji and we should do that for you. Mark Nichols, hello to you, Mark, thank you so much for being here. Benjamin Does, what the hell am I watching? Martinez, Gavin, you'll have to sing the song. I can clearly see now the rain has gone. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gonna put dark clouds, but happy blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I'm so sorry, everybody. Mark set me off. Right, okay. All these people want to do a little mini storm watch with me tonight. Suit wants to. Finley Boy, Win, James 98, Matthew Orchard, Adam Blunston, Anne Smith, Michael Johnson, Matthew Orchard, Steffi, Monty, Sue and Paul. James also wants to do a little mini storm watch with me tonight. Okay, let's do that then. So we'll start off with a GFS 12 then and see how that one is looking. So here we go. Of course, lots of dry weather for the next few days, but into the weekend. The first storms arriving in the southwest, probably on Friday evening. Maybe become more widespread in the south and west through Saturday morning. That was quite nice. The Wales and the Midlands and central southern England through the course of Saturday. May trundle northwards into northern England, start to Northern Ireland overnight, Saturday into Sunday, and then through Sunday, more heavy showers and downpours develop behind them across England. That looks really vibrant, doesn't it? I doubt it. That was like a massive, heavy, thundery rain there, actually, on Sunday. I doubt it'll be that like that. I would imagine that's like a cluster of heavy showers and storms, probably. But clearly a lot more in way of precipitation around over the weekend than we have seen for a very long time. For anybody who's got barbecue, anybody who's got a barbecue plan for the weekend, you might have to put it on hold, or move it indoors. You might do. More heavy showers and storms possible on Monday as well. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday could deliver some much needed rain. Moving into drier weather again through the middle of the second half next week in most parts of the country. However, over the GFS 12 it does bring a big change by next weekend. Wet weather pushing in from the Atlantic, and then that sets us off and running into what looks like a much more unsettled pattern, actually. Goodness gracious me, through the middle and second half of the month. Wow. Right, a page looks like this. Though again, lots of dry weather coming up over the next few days. Of course, into the end of the week, the first showers beginning to flirt with the far southwest. They start arriving as we get to Friday, so Friday into Saturday. Well, nowhere near as widespread. Well, look at that, nowhere near as widespread with a page with these showers and downpours as the GFS. There are some around, but particularly northwest England, Wales, and into the West Midlands. Otherwise, not much going on really. And then on into Sunday, again, not much happening there. Is there with our pairs? That's a little bit of a non-event really. This is how the UKV was looking for the 3 o'clock run earlier on. So again, we've got these showers in the southwest on Friday evening. We go on into Saturday. It looks a little bit lively for the Midlands, central, southern, southeastern. Well, a bit hit and miss, but there are, some really quite intense showers and storms around there through central parts of England on Saturday. They push northwards into northwestern and northern parts of England overnight Saturday into Sunday, with more showers and thunderstorms breaking out, particularly through northern England down into the Midlands, possibly Lincolnshire and East Anglia as well on Sunday itself. Right, DWD again looks like this. All these come from the Weather Outlook, by the way. Please check out my good friend Brian Gaines. He's got a YouTube channel and it's a fantastic website, so please check out the Weather Outlook for all of this data for yourself. There are heavy showers into the southwest with Icon overnight Friday into Saturday, and then on Saturday the showers are particularly more for western regions actually through Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. Not much getting further east than the Midlands, and then on Sunday showers through Scotland, Northern England, into parts of Wales and the Midlands as well. Again, not much in the east and the southeast. That gets us to midday on Monday. This is from Metro Ciela. And this is WRF. Let's have a look at this one then. See how it's looking. Actually, I don't think we can get to quite a time frame with that. Maybe we are. So, okay, so we're up to the 9th, which of course is Friday. Some heavy showers of storm into the south. That's Saturday morning. Quite a few storms across Wales, southwestern England, into the south. That's as far as we get to with WRF. Gets us to 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. A little bit more widespread with both showers and downpours compared to some of the other model output that we just looked at. Right, we're done. What a live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. That's your little mini storm watch done and dusty. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, let's just turn up the display capture, put the image and webcam back up, and we will call it quits, I think. Call it quits. Call it a day, shall we? Let's call it a day. Thank you so much, everyone, for a fantastic live stream. It's been amazing. Thank you so much, all of you. Right, I'll just say thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Matthew Orchard. Thank you so much, Matthew, for your super chat. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, my friend. Right, okay, we'll end it there. I hope you enjoyed the live stream, everyone. I certainly have. November 27th to our moderators, to Paul James, and also to James 98. That'd be absolutely lovely if you could all do that. Neil Attenbury. Hello to you, my friend. Always great to see new names in the live chat. I subscribe to our channel. I hope you are. Storming Singer. I don't know. I don't think so. Poor Loss 93. Hello to you, my friend. Going to Poor Loss. Anne Smith, but your anti-rain shield looks well and truly. Doesn't look like there's that much going on here either with some of those bars, I have to say. But some of them look all right. The GFS was particularly dramatic. Wasn't it? Wind probably means hotter than the southeast. I reckon the southeast could be up to 30 degrees on Saturday or Sunday, actually. So I reckon we'll probably get our first 30s at some point over the weekend in the east and the southeast. And Smith, thank you, my moderators. Thank you so much to our lovely moderators. Matthew Orchard, thanks, Gav, and the mod for tonight's live stream. Thank you so much, my friend. TVOS, great live stream. Although I only watched the end, you'll be able to watch the rest back on catch up. Matthew Orchard, good night, have a great evening. Thank you so much, Matthew, for checking in. And Finley Boy, thinks it was a great live stream. Thank you so much. Also got Steffi thanking the moderators, as always. Thanks to our lovely moderators. Right, I'll just coming up on the channel tomorrow. So we're going to have a 6 a.m. UK weather forecast. There'll be the European Outlook, and there will, of course, be a 10 to 14 day, which will not be the live stream, it'll be a regular video. That is all to come tomorrow on the channel. Our next live stream is going to be on Monday, so I shall see you live with some long range at 8 p.m. on Monday evening. We'll be back next Wednesday, live streaming our 10 to 14 day. Our 10 to 14 day live stream is going to go right way through the summer, probably through the autumn, and even into the winter as well. So we are well and truly back in business now on a Wednesday with our Wednesday evening live streams, and yeah, so there's going to be plenty of opportunities on a Monday and a Wednesday for all of you to catch up with me, and for us to have a chat and hang out. And with that said, I think we will end it all there. Thank you so much for watching. I say I'm off to the gym now to have a go on on the cardio machine. So in about an hour's time, think of me, won't you? Looking like I'm about to collapse or something. No, thank you so much everybody for being here. Stay safe and stay well, and we'll see you either for our videos, which will be coming up in the next few days, of course, or for our live streams on Monday and Wednesday next week. So this one though, that's all for now, and thanks for watching. Have a good night. Have a good night.